Hi guys, and welcome back to Soundcheck with Soph, episode 5. And this week I am spilling the tea with Scunnurt. Hi guys.
Hello.
Thank you for coming on.
Pleasure.
It's great having you here. So guys, I am joined with Bradley, Angus and Shay. And we are missing Sam, but Sam was here on behalf of Bittersweet last night. So yeah. So guys, what's been happening since I last spoke to you? I interviewed you guys a couple of years back at the bungalow, if you remember. Yeah. And I'd imagine there's been so much going on since. So what have you been up to the past couple of years?
Yeah,
we hit the road
over Aberdeen, Inverness.
Oh wow, you have been doing bits.
Yeah, hit the road and stuff. So that was
that
was good
was
fun.
banging, wasn't it?
The tunnels was good. The Glasgow one was good as well. Yeah.
Nice one. So you were saying that you got signed to Electric Honey. So how did that come about then?
Kirsty was going to Kelvin College, and that's who the record label's associated with. And Kirsty kind of submitted us
For the project,
and we got chosen because we're just that good.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, cool. So. What were you saying, Shay? What was that?
I've just been sarcastic.
Fair. So guys, how did you guys originally meet? Because you've all known each other for years, haven't you? So how did you originally get together as a band? How did that all come about?
It was me and you, wasn't it?
Yeah, at the Saturday Music Club at Brick Lane Studios.
I was like 10.
Yeah, 2015, so that's what, 9 years ago, something. That's crazy.
Oh my goodness, 9
Yeah.
years ago.
I was first year, so it's a while ago.
Far too long.
Yeah.
Wow. And then you just ever since. So then how did you so you two were so it was a joint band together, just both of you?
We're the original.
Yeah,
the
the
OG members.
OGs.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, there's been a few guitar players, and then we ended up with Bradley. So
I'm so happy with it. Jeez. Me and Shay done there was a summer club thing in Brick Lane. It was like a band in a week, I think it was called. You just join and you make some songs, and there's a gig at the end of it. And that's how I met Shay, and then Shay was like, come and play with this other band. And it kind of spiraled from there into what we've got today.
I remember walking into the room and you were there, and I was like, what? That was so weird.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the band name, because you guys were originally called Uncut.
Yeah.
So what was that? How come you guys changed it? Because what was the name change?
Well, before Uncut we were
A magazine.
Yeah, it was okay.
So Uncut came from, there's a music magazine, I think it's based in America, called just Uncut.
Right.
And I think we were desperate for a name. Never been very good at naming things. Still aren't, honestly. And we just seen that magazine sitting about in the studio, and we're like, that'll do.
Fair, yeah.
And then
That was insane.
we never obviously got very attached to that name because it just kind of it was just off the back of a magazine.
I mean, we'd just always be like, oh, we're going to change it, but we're going to change our name.
Yeah, but almost immediately as soon as we chose it, we were like, this is not long term. This is going to get
This ain't
changed.
the one, man. No,
Yeah.
it's not.
So we kind of hated it from the get-go. And then we eventually, it was probably 2 years or something, we stuck with that name, to be fair.
Yeah. Was Sam part of Uncut? Or were we already
I think he was Uncut, he joined Uncut.
He joined the
Uncut.
And I think maybe Sam joining was the spark that chose us to change the name again.
Yeah.
And I think at that point we were all big into the Glasgow bands and stuff like that, like Gallus and all that. And I think it was Sam that came up with the idea of just taking a Scottish word and using that. And after much heated debate, we went with Scunnurt.
Yeah, or was there a debate over it?
Oh yeah.
I still remember
Got
some
quite
of the
fiery.
suggestions. We're not going to be like the scam.
Yeah, the scams was terrible.
Yeah.
Something.
Something crazy.
There was other stuff. I can't remember any of the other ones, but there was a long list of things.
Oh my goodness.
That one out.
I like Scunnurt the way it sticks.
Yeah, I think the thing with it is though, I think it's misspelled more often than it's spelled the right.
That is quite funny.
It's the E, isn't it? Instead of the U, Scunnurt.
It never gets spelled.
Yeah,
It's almost a running joke. It's quite fun at this point. We look forward to it.
Yeah, I do like that name though. I think it sticks. You know what I mean? And it's catchy. Remember it, but I just remember you guys. Yeah, I remember you used to be called Uncut, and I was like, "That's mad. Why did you ever change?" Yeah. So for the people that might not know, what sort of style would you say your music is? What sort of style if you had to
I always find that such a difficult question.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Nah,
Like,
you don't have like one particular sort
recently we're kind of going like a shoegazy.
A few people have said that. Although it's weird because I don't think any of us really listen to much shoegaze. It's just kind of happens.
Just how it comes out, you know.
Classic Scunnurt.
And I always just kind of say alternative when someone asks that question. A bit of a cop out.
It's
really.
a safe one.
It doesn't really mean much, does it? It's just, but I think it's definitely, it evolves a lot over time. Like back in the day, Cream Kravis and that used to be kind of rocky. And then it was like a punky sort of phase we went through, writing stuff. And it's just got.
I think it always just it always just changes.
We've evolved a lot. So hard to pin it down really, I think.
On that makes so you've been working on like new tunes and things like that. So how has that been going for you? Like, you've been enjoying it? Yeah,
it's quite fulfilling, you know. I think as we get older as well, we get more mature about like the songwriting process and stuff, and everything becomes a bit more sort of personal. I suppose like back in the day, it used to be just like fast drums and shouting about not being able to get glasses of water at the pub.
Oh no! I was actually going to bring that up. We had a song called Council Juice.
Oh yeah.
And it's because you had to.
Yeah, I had to.
Pay for tap water.
They wouldn't give me tap water. They would pay for a bottle of water.
Oh my goodness! What?
But yeah, now they're about more like serious issues or just more personal things, more grown up stuff, and it feels a lot more sort of fulfilling to write them.
Now it's adult problems.
Adult problems.
Like
I know. Pay for.
I think the songs are also cooler now. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think we've gotten better at our instruments and stuff, obviously, as you would from playing for years, and it's just more interesting the things that we come up with. As opposed to just 10-minute guitar solos and things like that. Yeah.
I'm glad that went on.
So, see, when it comes to writing, who is it? Is it you, Bradley, that writes, or do you all kind of?
I think mostly, I come up with like the skeleton of most of it all. It's pretty much not done, but there's definitely like a solid idea there when I bring it to them. Like there's chords, there's ideas for like how I want the drums to feel, the lyrics and stuff like that, and then I'll bring it to these guys and they'll make it better,
change it.
I need like 4 arms to play his drum parts. It comes over.
That's the stereotype. I think guitar players writing drum parts don't make any sense, but they make the ideas in my head work a bit better.
So you kind of take the lead on it, and then you take it back to the boys and be like,
we all have our own ideals, so
put it together.
Cool. I think it's quite interesting as well how the songs can change from what your initial idea is.
For sure. Like sometimes I'll bring in a song and I'll have quite a clear idea of it, and then we'll play it and it'll kind of just evolve into something quite different. Oftentimes better than what I came up with myself, obviously.
Oh, nice one. So it kind of just that works then.
There's a nice collaborative aspect to it.
Nice one. Shay, I wanted to ask, how do you honestly so Shay is the drummer, but you're also the singer. You also sing. How do you manage that? How can you I find it hard to text and literally speak to somebody at the same time. How do you do that? How did you learn to be able to sing and play guitar, play the drums at the same time?
I never really learned how to do it. It just came about. It was before you even joined the band.
Yeah, when I met you, you were doing it.
I just started singing. I don't really know, and then it just stuck.
Yeah.
And everyone's always asking me, and I'm like,
I
don't know. It's just what I was doing. So
yeah.
Just keep doing it.
That's good. That is mad. I always see. I'm like, how do you manage that? How do you do that?
Especially some of the drum grooves you play. It's not like you're playing simple stuff as well.
I know. See the new one as well. Singing and 13, 16.
Ridiculous.
Just comic thing.
It's a bit much,
but you manage it.
So is that one of your newest songs?
One of the ones that's coming out on the single launch.
Guys, so Scunnurt do have a single launch on the 14th of March, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Are you excited about it?
Buzzing, I think it's going to shape up to be quite good. We've put a lot of effort into all the different aspects like promotion. We filmed a live video of us performing the other day, so using that promoting stuff. It should be fun. I think it was
cool.
Oh, cool. So is that like for the like? Is gonna have like a music video, or is that just like a?
It's more like
just a live session.
Like
a live session.
Sort of idea,
Cool. Okay, whereabouts was that?
It was with a group of guys called Organic Audio.
Alright, okay.
Over in Rutherglen.
Alright, nice one.
It's
Big up, guys.
Yeah, it was quite professional and stuff. So it was it's cool. It was exciting.
It was a new experience. That we've never done anything like that before.
Yeah.
I thought it sounded quite good as well. So.
Oh, yeah.
It was pretty good.
I bet you were fab.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when it comes to, so you're talking about like your new music and things like that. So have you been playing many gigs recently, or was that just what you've been doing, like taking some time and like working on your new tunes and things like that?
Yeah, pretty much.
We have not gigged.
Yeah.
Nah.
For some reason we kind of hibernate over the winter. Yeah. Like we've done it like 2 or 3 years in a row for some reason.
I think we
Like
normally
bears
stop.
or something.
Yeah.
We just stop.
Bears.
We stop and we don't really do much in like November, December time. Just kind of, I don't really know why. It's just a pattern of behaviour. We use that time usually, like you say, to just try and like write stuff, and we've put a lot of effort in obviously to try and get all these new songs out. We like recorded them ourselves and stuff, so we've been using that sort of time to do all that. But yeah, it's been like 6 months or something since we played.
Yeah.
So.
Oh wow. You're like buzzing for your gig then.
yeah.
To get back into it.
Yeah,
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. So what have been some of like your favourite sort of gigs, your favourite gigs that you've played? What's the one that stands out the most to you?
I did really enjoy that Oranmore gig. That was really cool.
Yeah.
I thought last gig we played as well. It was really good. Flying Duck.
That one was.
That one was good. Yeah, that one went really well.
Yeah. I like the Flying Duck. Flying Duck is a venue in Glasgow as well. It's quite a small wee venue, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
nice.
Small. It's up the back of an alley as well. It's like
it was pure nightmare to find. Yeah.
But no, that was a good gig.
Yeah. And then going through it, you get lost in all the tunnels.
Yeah.
It's
like a cave system inside of the gig. It's mad.
You guys have also played in King Tut's as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
How was that?
That was good.
That was a while ago, wasn't it?
That was ages ago, I'm sure.
I know. No, that was really good. It was it sold out or just close to sold out? It was real
sold out,
busy
I
anyway.
think.
It was mad.
It was Slicks,
Slicks and her, she.
They were really good actually.
Yeah, they were all the bands were really good that night. It was it's a cool venue to play, especially like all the history and stuff attached to it, like all the famous people have played there, so it's cool to be able to, claim that as well.
Yeah. Would you say like you get a lot of your inspiration from like local like sort of other local artists as well, or would you say that like have you got like what's your like your big inspirations for like, would you say a lot of people that have played in Tuts, like you kind of look up to them, like because there've been big names as well in there, hasn't there? Like would you say like it's a mixture of like your inspiration? Yeah,
definitely. I think we've got inspirations big and small.
Yeah.
I think the main one that like we all kind of draw from is like Radiohead. We all quite like Radiohead. I don't think they've played King Tut's, to be fair, but
they must have at some point.
Yeah,
surely.
Yeah, they probably did. Like you go up the stairs at King Tut's, you see all these names. It's like
they're
probably there somewhere,
Quite possibly.
So what do you think? What's the trick? What's kept you guys together for so like? How have you stuck together for so long? Like like do you think like because you've all known each other for so long, do you think that ever has like? Do you think there's like pressure on like your like relationships and things like that? Like
I think what's kept us together is just spite.
Yeah.
Spite.
No. Yeah, I think there is definitely like because we've known each other so long. It just kind of feels like weird to not do it anymore. Like it's so you're so comfortable, so used to it that it would be
it's just second nature.
Yeah, exactly. Second nature. That's kind of what I was looking for.
I don't even remember like arguing.
Yeah.
Like ever.
Yeah,
I think we're just gonna get along as well.
I think the most heated debate we did have was the name Scunnurt.
Yeah.
Ultimately, it didn't matter. It was. It's never been like a tumultuous relationship.
No.
It's always
I
been
think we're lucky in that
pretty
aspect.
easy.
Perfect. That it's a trick, guys. That's a trick.
Destined for success.
Yeah.
So Shay, you're a couple like years younger than the boys. So what was that like when you were gigging and things like that? When you were like, what was that like when you were like going to like gigs and stuff like that when you were young? Did you feel like, because you would have been what, like 17 sometimes? Yeah, 16, 17 when you were gigging, and what was that like?
Oh I was trying to sneak me in. I was drinking all the beers in the rider because I couldn't go up to the bar. So, but yeah, I mean.
Going to be your dad's to play a gig.
Yeah.
I was just kind of used to it. Really.
Yeah.
It was. You just buy me beer, and then that was it.
I think
What,
even
play
more
the
so
gig?
when you were like 14, and then we're kind of approaching like kind of 18 as well.
Yeah.
That's
kinda,
mad to
that was
think
tricky
about.
as well.
Yeah.
It's mad.
It is weird. I think there is like 4.5 years, 5 years difference between you and me. So it was.
You wouldn't even think it though. Like you wouldn't even like.
You know, she's actually closer to age to my little brother than he is to me. By quite a significant margin.
That's mad.
Yeah, it's weird. He's never really felt particularly young. It's never felt like you were in a band with 14-year-old kids.
Yeah.
A child. It's always felt normal.
Yeah, it's kind of just yeah.
It kind of helped with maturing, I think, on my part. So I might seem a wee bit older as well.
I've been around people that were older all the time.
Because there's a professional setting, I gig, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like,
You can afford to grow up almost.
Yeah.
well,
That makes sense. Yeah. So what is it? What do you guys get up to when you're not in your band, when you're not like doing music? What do you? So all kind of work you work. You do music lessons, don't you?
Yeah, I teach.
Yeah, you teach.
guitar,
Yeah. How's that?
Yeah, it's good. It's a good excuse to try and push yourself as well. It's kind of easy to not really practice very much when you've been playing for ages. You just kind of fall into, I'll be fine. I've played this song a million times. You know, I won't mess it up. So it's a good thing to be like, if somebody comes to you with a song, being like, how do I play this? I need to then also make sure that I know all the things that are going on in it. So it's been good to keep myself sort of sharp, if you will.
Yeah. How long have you been doing it for? You're teaching? Like quite a wee while.
3 years, I think.
Oh
yeah.
wow.
Yeah, well now, yeah.
That's mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about Shay? You also teach?
yeah, I
don't
do
you?
lessons.
Yeah, you
as
do
well,
lessons. How are you finding it?
So. Yeah, it's good. I'm still getting
Yeah.
used to it. I only started in November. But,
Yeah.
no, it's good fun though. Really.
Yeah.
It's cool to think like you were there at one point. You know,
Yeah.
and now you're doing the teaching. It's
You're
quite
doing
weird.
it.
Yeah,
It's like
of
you're
course,
giving it back almost.
Yeah.
Like it's yeah.
I know you need to go like right back to the start. Think like, what was I taught? I need
Yeah.
to teach them it now, you know. So.
You need to look at things from a different perspective, obviously, because you're talking to people who don't really know anything about it. So you can't be like, just do this. Why can't you do that?
Yeah.
I know, yeah.
And you guys, so you have got like, Angus, I was going to speak to you about this. So you have got like new artwork, don't you, Angus? Do you do that?
Yeah,
you
I do all the artwork
tell me about it.
for Scunnurt.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of just use. I went to college for graphic design, and then it's kind of just the only kind of place that I've been able to like use it, really. So I did all the artwork for this single, and then all the stuff before as well.
Oh wow.
So right back to, I think it was like White Canvas Blazer was first. I mean, me and Bradley did that together.
Yeah, that was our first
Yeah.
foray into art and design.
But I do all that. So I've done like the posters, the kind of animation stuff, and all that.
T-shirts as well.
T-shirts as well, which haven't been announced yet. So
Those are the last T-shirts as well, you know.
yeah, the them as well.
Oh, the
New
beautiful
ones coming out as well.
Oh, have you got new?
Yes.
Is that a
T-shirts.
surprise?
Yes.
It's a secret, guys.
Yeah.
Soft launching it on the podcast.
Yeah.
Dropped it.
That's exciting. Louise, I've got lots like coming up.
You know, we've been cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're ready
Certainly.
to shine, ready
Yeah.
to get it out. So when it comes to like with the artwork and things like that, is that something that you want to sort of like pursue? Do you think like in like design?
Yeah, I think it's the kind of aspect that I kind of enjoy the most, because let's see, when you obviously kind of run through all your kind of concepts of it, and it's like you get ones that are a bit kind of bad, and then see when you land on the final one, it's just you get a feeling of like that's the one. You can just know, like, because I sent in other ones and I already had the idea set that like this is the one I'm going to pick anyway, so I did the other ones and then they were like, nah, we don't like them.
Nah.
So yeah, but
don't
so
think
the one that
that.
yeah the one that I envisioned as the one was the one that I ended up picking. So
Oh.
yeah, it's quite satisfying when the idea that you have of being like the correct one is like they go for it as well. Yeah, you feel kind of like justified doing it.
Yes.
Yeah, it makes
You
you
know.
feel yeah.
All warm and fuzzy and stuff.
Yeah,
You should be like proud of yourself as well. Like
Yeah.
that's like exciting.
Absolutely. No, a lot of the stuff, like, since you started doing it all, it's gotten a lot more professional.
yeah. Thank you.
Back
Thanks,
to the-
guys.
Back to the days when our first release was just all of us baby pictures
Yeah,
on the CD.
I think that was also my idea as well, but that was before I did
That's
Yeah,
it.
but you've come a long way, mate. You've come a
Oh,
long way.
that's class. I can't lie.
They're all orange tinted as well. For some reason.
Yeah, I was looking at it the other day. I was like, they're very red.
I don't know whose idea that was, but
Strange.
I think I made that on Instagram or something. Or like a collage.
Instagram
app or something.
filter, yeah.
Yeah.
So see with like your management, what's it like? What sort of stuff do they like what sort of stuff do they do with you guys? Like, do they come to the gigs and things like that as well? Like, do you practice like in a studio with them? How does that work with like Electric Honey? Like, what's it like? So like, do they give you different, like, I don't know, like, do you have like, do you see them a lot, like the people, like, is it a team Electric Honey, or is it like a couple of people?
So Electric Honey is like the lecturers at the uni, and also
They're like, oh, they are the lecturers.
and also like all the students, like they use that as an opportunity to like get experience in that as well. So there is like a team of sort of people behind it
right.
almost.
Yeah. So I think our deal with them is kind of like ended a wee bit. We're
Yeah.
kind of managing ourselves again now.
They were fairly hands off, which was quite good because it meant like we still had control
It's
over a lot
not
of
too
stuff.
much pressure and
Yeah.
stuff like, yeah.
Absolutely, they were there just kind of like as a support almost. Like we'd come up with music that we wanted to release, and they'd be like, you know, that's really cool, and then they'd help us on that front.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't be like, you know, you hear stories of like big artists being like pushed to make an album in
Yeah,
like
you
2 months.
need
and
to
Yeah,
stuff
they're
like
not like, yeah.
that. Yeah, it was never anything like that, which was quite good because we can be painfully slow at doing almost everything. So
It takes time though as well. You don't
Yeah.
want to like rush things. And
Can't
that's good
rush
that you
genius.
aren't. Can't rush genius. Exactly, Bradley. Exactly. But you can't though. It's like, it's better to take your time with it, and you aren't pure doing like, you know, like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
take-
Yeah.
quality over quantity. I think.
Yeah, nah, absolutely. So like plans for like for the sort of like for the future, you've got like the single launch, and then are just going to keep. Are you going to start doing more gigs again? Do you think?
Yeah, for
Is
sure.
it we're out of winter? We'll be out
Yeah,
of
the
winter.
hype-
Yeah, we're
Hibernation's
at
over.
yeah, absolutely. I think we've got some prospects lined up for after that single launch. We've got some looking at stuff in is it April, that other one,
Yeah, one in April.
and then we've got gigs booked even as far as August. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we're kind of looking to also kind of play further afield, because on that
Yeah.
Hit the Road tour that we did, which kind of took us around Scotland,
yeah.
we played the tunnels in Aberdeen, and it was heaving. It was
Yeah, it was-
really good.
Oh wow.
Shoulder, it was really good.
Yeah, so I think we'd kind of be looking to do more stuff like that, like
Yeah.
maybe playing further down south.
Yeah, as much as we love Glasgow, you can only play there so many times.
Yeah.
We would like to try and branch out a wee bit, see if we can
Go places.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
and
think
stuff
it
like
makes
that.
the gigs kind of more exciting as well,
Absolutely.
because
yeah.
like you don't recognise anyone in the audience.
For sure, yeah.
So
As,
it's quite
as
good.
lovely as it is having your friends come to gigs,
Yeah.
sometimes it's
Like new faces as well, or
Of course,
okay,
yeah.
So like, see the that was it was a tour around Scotland you were saying. You
Yeah.
did like a. So how did you do that? How did that come about? Like, did you get picked? Like,
I think they just
Yeah.
messaged us
Yeah.
on Instagram.
yeah. They just found us and kind of offered it to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think at first we thought that seems kind of a bit
Dodgy.
cheeky,
Yeah.
but then it was
Random man
legit.
being like, "Do you want to come tour Scotland with us?"
oh,
Yeah, but
wow.
Buy me dinner first. But no, it worked out really well. We were working with that person from
Joy
I
Hotel.
didn't- Joy Hotel. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't meet her very much, to be honest, because I was in a different car.
Oh yeah, because you had
She
to
drove
drive
it,
up.
but I had to
Yeah.
drive myself. Yeah. Yeah, we were working with her. She was like our manager, like on the
Tour
road, I
manager,
guess,
yeah.
So she was helping us with all that stuff, giving us advice. She's in the Joy Hotel, or like a fairly successful band.
Yeah, I think they kind of
Aye.
tour all over Europe.
Yeah,
then as well.
with,
so-
Oh,
like
cool.
festivals and stuff like that. So it was nice to sort of get her perspective on a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. Oh no,
Yeah.
that's cool. It's good to like know people as well. Like that's the thing about the music, and like everyone's knows different bits. Everyone helps each other.
Absolutely,
And
yeah.
you know what I mean. That it does. It's very supportive.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I
yeah.
mean, to have
Especially
that.
the local scene, it's very friendly. You never feel like you're imposing yourself on somebody by asking them a question about
Yeah.
something you don't know. You know what I mean?
Nah, definitely. And so you were talking about like festivals. So do you think that is something you would be looking to sort of like get into?
Definitely, yeah. Like obviously not main stage at Glastonbury just yet,
Yeah.
but
You never know. You never know.
Just
buy your tickets now. But yeah, I think it's definitely something we'd like to start doing, like playing the smaller stages of festivals and getting that experience. You know, I think it's
Yeah, I think it's just to
seems-
get our foot in the door
For sure.
initially. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think it's quite hard to kind of see just like through the application process. I think you do kind of need to know
the,
people.
The amount of people that must apply for those things. Is
Yeah,
nuts.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's a kind of lottery almost. But
Yeah.
once
yeah,
you
you applied for a lot then.
Yeah, I've played loads of them.
Yeah.
just gotta keep going.
I know.
But I think like you said, once you get your foot in the door of one,
Yeah, you're kind
then
of.
it's kind of it probably becomes a lot easier to try and
Yeah.
because you can say, oh, we've played this it went well.
But
You know.
you gotta like you gotta be able to have the chance. You gotta give you a
Oh, no, of
chance
course,
as
yeah.
well. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
do you think there's just so many bands and things like that put themselves?
Absolutely.
Because
yeah.
I wasn't sure how it worked. If like you like apply to sort of being like these things like festivals, or if they come and like people come and find you guys. Like I
Yeah.
wasn't sure. Can it work both ways? Like you apply.
Yeah.
I think it depends on like how big you are. Like,
Like, yeah.
I don't think people like Drake need to apply to play festivals. I think they
Drake.
probably, but yeah, like smaller people.
Imagine, but Drake
Yeah.
applied it, yeah.
Drake, yeah.
Get rejected. Like,
Oh, well.
I don't know why he was the first person that came.
And
out.
I know
Yeah.
Drake.
But,
Big up Drake.
Yeah. But yeah, I think with smaller people, it's normally there's like you apply online. And there's some kind of vetting process presumably, and then they'll choose
Yeah.
based
Yeah.
on that.
Nice one. Nah, that's exciting though. Like, and after you have seen like Glasgow bands, like
Yeah.
there's a few that stand out to me. Do you know guys know like Spires
Yeah.
and
yeah.
like Dead Pony
Yeah,
and
definitely.
like
They're
yeah.
on tour with something now, aren't they?
Yeah, like they've been like, you know, so it just shows, and they played like the Transmit, and then like they like I think they had there's like a smaller the King Tut stage maybe.
Yeah.
There's like and then like now they're like doing like mad things,
I know,
mad
they're
bits.
numbers. They're really popping off, aren't they? It's,
I think
Yeah.
we played with Spires years and years ago. Do you
Oh,
remember
did
Sam's
you?
first
Right,
gig?
in the
Right,
library.
yeah.
I do remember that.
I
Yeah.
think that's when they were just.
Wow.
It was in
It was without the band. It was just dating.
Yeah,
Singing.
in Paisley Library, they like for some reason just made it into a venue for the day.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
It was quite cool, and that was. Did you say that was Sam's first gig?
I think it was.
It's mad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
crazy.
they were. I think they had like just formed quite recently,
Uh-huh.
and they were playing with us there. And it's mad to then see that they're obviously now
Yeah.
doing really well.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Now that's
You
exciting.
know, we need them back in the day.
Yeah, also guys, before there's two Sams in the band. I should have made. Yeah, sorry, we've got Sam Cam and Sam Bays. Yeah, I should have said that. So in case you get confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Sam Cam joined. When Sam Cam joined not that long ago, was it?
I think it's
Like-
longer than we think now.
Yeah,
I think
oh,
it's
has it
over,
actually
yeah.
been out?
Yeah,
It's
'cause he was here
actually
for the
been
tour.
ages.
He was about for
No, the tour was his first gigs, wasn't it?
No, he played in the Kills for his first gig, wasn't it?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's been like
Yeah.
over a year and a half.
Has
or
it?
something. It's
Oh
been a while,
wow!
yeah.
Actually, guys, take that back. Take
Yeah.
that back.
It flies when you're having
Yeah.
fun.
So what made you add a newbie to the gang?
We just started kind of experimenting. Angus bought a synth.
Yeah.
We were just kind of experimenting with that, but obviously we all have our own instruments already. So Angus was
Yeah,
like,
so
trying to
we-
play two instruments on some
Play
song.
the synth out, we'd be losing the bass. We're kind of like, oh,
Yeah, and it made everything sound a bit thin.
Ah.
So
Yeah.
we were looking for a
Get a
while
new guy.
just for someone to hop on keys for us. And Sam obviously works in the bungle.
Yeah.
Where I've played a few times. And he just kind of offered. He was like, "Yeah, I'm up for it." So
Yeah,
we jumped at the
yeah.
chance because Sam Cameron used to be in a band that we used to play with a lot and used to really like Ghost Baby. So we idolised him a bit from that. It was
Yeah.
it was cool to have someone that you kind of looked up to
Yeah.
join the band a bit because he's a bit older than us as well. Not mad older, but
A couple.
yeah,
Yeah.
a year or two.
Yeah. And Sam also made the jingle for the show. So yeah, big
I
up.
didn't know that,
Yeah.
actually, that's quite cool.
Yeah, he
That's
made the
mad.
jingle, yeah. And do you know what's funny? Like, so he made me like 4 different ones, and the one that I picked was the one that he thought I was gonna pick.
Man, like you were saying,
Yeah.
Yeah.
sometimes you just know.
Yeah,
Sometimes you just
like,
know.
it's mad. Like how it's mad. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, that's quite interesting.
I don't even know how you go about writing a jingle.
Neither did I, to be honest
Yeah,
with you.
it's crazy.
Yeah, like he was loving it. Like he was, yeah, he was loving it, and that was great fun. Like I knew I wanted it to be quite like synthy.
Yeah.
Like I quite like synth. Like,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if I wrote a jingle, it would just end up being like 10 minutes.
Just
long or
noise.
something. It just
So
Just
see, when
would
it
not
comes to like your music, like in your writing, you were saying earlier, you know, about like now it's more like before it was like about like water, like getting water and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And like you know like just like things like that. But see now it's more like person. Would you say like? So it's like it's based on like life event, things that go on and stuff like
yeah,
that.
definitely more things that matter than like how much you pay for water and stuff like that. I can't. What was breakfast about? You remember that stupid song?
Breakfast.
Like it was.
that was like government
It was-
protest kind of tune.
Yeah, when we had no idea what
Right.
anything about.
Was it not like Brexit, and then there's that Brexit means breakfast thing?
Yeah,
Yeah, we kind of nicked that.
yeah. I don't know.
Stupid. It was
Yeah,
good.
that probably
We
was.
used to think we were so cool.
That was so deep.
Yeah.
These are cool.
So deep.
Yeah, but now it is more like there's more thought put into the songs. They're not just like we hear a funny term, breakfast means Brexit or whatever it was, and then run with it. It is more like you say, like life events, like something will happen and we'll use that to write a song.
And you were saying as well, like, so you record your own like music.
Yeah, some of it. We've got an EP out, Orange Peel. Sam Cameron, he done all of that for us, which was quite cool. That was like the first time we'd done anything like just ourselves. And then the one after that, the few songs after that, we got them done like properly in a studio, and that was good fun. It was a different experience. But then me and Sam have been trying to do like recording more. We're quite, enjoying that sort of thing. So we thought we'll give it another shot, see how good we can go. I think it sounds pretty good myself.
Good.
And that's then kind of freed up the funds for us to be able to do more t-shirts and like the live session as well. So
that is cool, Matt. I'm excited. I want to see, is a live session available?
Not yet.
Will it be available to,
fingers crossed,
to look at?
It will be. We literally recorded it on Monday. So
literally just there.
So
wow.
I don't know what the turnaround time is, but I think it should be out before the launch.
Yeah.
So.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
I know.
Yeah. So see, when you guys practice, whereabouts do you practice as a band?
Kind of just wherever we can get in it. So a lot of the time it's at Brick Lane and Paisley. But sometimes, if for whatever reason we can't get in there, or if we're all up in Glasgow for the day or something, we'll just go at Pirate or what's that other one called?
Carlton. Have you ever practiced at Carlton?
Yeah.
It's embarrassing to ask that, honestly.
Yeah.
Really care about it.
Would you say like there's like challenges you guys? But there must be like some point like challenges you guys like face like, as a band, like you know what I mean, like. I know it's like a thingy question, like but you know what I mean, like would you say that just like having like the time and things like that when like there's so many other things going on, just like to still like be able to practice and stuff like that?
Yeah, definitely.
And stuff,
especially since we got like another member, that's another person. You need to try and coordinate 5 different people's schedules over a week. We're all working. Some of us are like, I'm at uni, she's at college. Sam's also at uni.
Yeah,
we're all working as well.
So. Yeah, so it can get quite busy, especially like a lot of us work the weekends as well because we are at uni. And like Sam and Shay, no, not Sam and Shay, both Sam, sorry, work in the bungalow, which is very much like weekend nighttime stuff. So it does kind of get difficult at times, but we do manage to.
Yeah, I think we're quite efficient with practice
fairly
time.
regularly.
I think the thing that we kind of struggle with more is being good on social media.
Oh yeah,
it's hard.
That's
because I don't really kind of people that post often. Like see like posting loads of stories or whatever.
If you look at any of our personal stuff,
non-existent.
Mine has nothing on it.
And I've never posted anything.
Yeah, me
I don't know how to. That's not even a joke.
It comes really unnaturally to us. It's not very comfortable. Like even Sam probably posts the most, and he posts like once a year maybe. It's like it is. It's something we've had to kind of push ourselves to get better at. Still. To grow there, definitely, but
it is hard though. We were speaking about it on the last episode. There was a question for Spill the Tea, and it was just about like the internet and how like how it's like like thing with the music industry. Like how like would you say it's like had a negative impact or like been like I say it's like it's good, like you need like social media, it is really great, but then also like sometimes you get so like thing with away with that you're like, you know what I mean, you get
it's like what to post as well, and then getting really disheartened if something doesn't like
flops.
If it flops, which in the reality is like it doesn't really matter, does it? But it can be frustrating when you put a lot of effort into trying to do something that doesn't come naturally, and then it takes time for that to pay off. Down the road, but
I think the stuff for this launch, well, I mean, I've been doing it is just kind of been more focused on posting on everything. Because we used to just post on Instagram. It's like there's only certain people who see that. So we've been posting on kind of TikTok and YouTube as well.
Yeah, TikTok is a big one. Isn't it?
It's obviously a whole different type of content as well, but like you can't just post a picture and a funny caption.
No,
you have a whole video and stuff like that. So
Angus get one video up, don't we, on TikTok?
No, I've got a few now.
Angus has been quite good. He's obviously made like short reels and stuff for things like that.
Which go crazy on Instagram.
They do. Perfect crazy and everything. You don't even know.
No, not even that. Just like the people that see them. Thousands.
You do notice, especially the videos definitely reach a lot more people.
Right.
Just like the way they promote
whether
them or
they come
whatever.
to the gig or not, we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But
I thought you did really well with like promoting it and things like that. Yeah. Yeah, and
only started last week as well.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, but was it only like?
Yeah, last week.
Yeah. Oh wow! And I've seen that, guys. There was you have a poster with you as well, didn't you?
We do.
The
It's in the corner.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
did you get loads of posters like made to like put up and stuff?
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
that?
we've only got one that big.
That
Yeah,
was
it's
Movie
massive.
poster size, but
Yeah, we get it.
Um,
You ready to see the poster, guys?
but yeah, we do. We've got lots of different size ones just to hopefully go around and
Yeah.
illegally post them everywhere.
yeah.
Sick. It's massive, to be fair. And you designed it as well, Angus?
Yeah,
Like,
that was
designed
me.
it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's sick.
I was trying to rework it in a different size was a pain, but
Yeah.
we suffered through it.
You
No,
said you
it's
suffer
good.
through it.
Yeah, me alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is on the 14th of March. That will be released.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the song's coming out that at like midnight, and then you've got all day
Yeah.
to listen to it fanatically.
Maybe 19 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, 19 straight hours of streaming, and then
Please.
the gig.
Yeah, no, that'd be sick.
Please.
So have you got lots of like? Have you got quite a few new songs?
It's 2 songs that are coming
Two
out
songs.
on the 14th, and then we're in the process of writing.
Yeah.
Doing more.
We finished one.
The other day.
Mostly finished one. The other day.
Yeah.
It's a bit different. That's one that is a bit kind of shoegazy, which is
Shuggies.
it's quite cool.
Yeah.
And then yeah.
See, when it comes to like picking like names for like the songs, how does that like? Do you do that? How does that work? Like sometimes it's just like the most mad. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Not using particularly. I just like, you know what I mean.
It's yeah. I can't really explain it very well, to be honest. When I make like the demos that I come up with, like with all the drum parts and the bass parts and the chords and all that stuff, I just name them weird stuff.
Yeah.
I just come up with weird stuff just to try and differentiate them from like song idea 1, song idea 2, because it will just fall apart. And then sometimes we just never rename it to an actual song name. It's
Yeah,
just
I think for the most part they don't get renamed.
yeah.
I
Which
think
they
the
should,
only one
'cause
we
they don't
renamed was Orange Peel because that was like Dental Phantom before. I thought it was quite cool, but
Yeah. Well,
they would change that entire song. So
yeah, there's
that might as
one.
well change
There's one that we're
title.
working on at the minute that I will put my foot down and we need to change this now because it's stupid. It's called Medieval Haircut.
Like,
Just
where
the
did you
random
get
stuff.
that from? Like,
No
what?
idea. My
mind.
The twisted mind
My
of
mind
Bradley now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't explain it. They come to me. I just divine them.
Yeah. That's fair though.
Blessed.
Yeah. No, that's funny. So you guys were saying as well, you guys are at uni.
Yeah.
So is that something? So what is it you guys are? What is it you're studying? You're doing?
My degree is audio technology, so it is to do with like recording and
Right.
stuff like that, which is why me and Sam have been
Ah,
getting
that
into
makes
sort of thing.
sense. Ah.
So yeah.
Yeah, so do you think like definitely like the bits you do like with outside being in the back that like helps you as that?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because you all like do your wee bits and then it all comes like
It comes full circle, yeah.
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 That, do you think that is probably what like keeps it as well? Keeps you because you all
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
probably a good point.
learning
Yeah,
new stuff.
yeah, we all go away and learn new stuff, and then it almost always is relevant in some way
Yeah, it
to
all
the
just
band.
like
So
pieces together.
Or
It
force
doesn't-
it to be.
yeah, like a jigsaw, we just
Yeah.
jam it in there
It has
till
to
it
work.
fits, yeah. Yeah, I think it helps it keep fresh. It like
Yeah.
keep it feel fresh instead of just like we've been doing the same thing since she was 12 or whatever.
Yeah.
Which would be grim.
Yeah, I think that would we would have long
Chucked it.
fallen out since then if we hadn't kept like growing and evolving.
Yeah,
and
just
keeping
that's
things different,
you've
you
just
know?
constantly been evolving as a band. That's
Yeah.
great. It's great to see. Like even like in the past few years, like you know, when you've been together, what like we just say like 4 so much like 9.
9 years.
9
but that's
years.
kinda-
If
that
you wanna-
seems- that
yeah.
seems too long.
If
so
you want
I'd
to
say-
count it, if
Don't say that.
if
No,
you want to
I
Yeah.
don't
count
like
it from
that.
when like it was just us two, 9 years I think
Yeah.
it is,
That's
but
mad.
we'll say 3 because it sounds better.
Yeah.
3 years.
Keep it-
yeah.
Yeah, we'll just call it 6. Yeah.
Yeah. Now that's cool though. Well, are you guys ready to spill some tea?
Born
So,
ready.
I actually we got like quite a lot of questions, but like guys got a teapot. But you've got quite a lot actually, and I picked them down. Thank you again to everybody who had questions. Yeah, they were great. Honestly, my God.
I'm nervous now. I don't know why.
People want to know.
I'll give you like. Okay.
I know exactly who that question's from. I've just-
Yeah.
Why are they releasing it on my birthday?
Here you go.
Cheers.
Shay, do you want to spell the tea first?
Who would you like to most collaborate with?
I don't know. That's a good
Sam
question.
Cameron.
Just keep it going, man. That's a good question.
We're talking like realistic or?
Yeah.
Entirely up to you.
I think realistic would be more interesting, to be fair, other than just saying Drake. Get
Drake. You're obsessed with Drake today, man. What's
I don't know
going
that
on?
I've ever listened to
Nah.
any Drake song out of like my own volition on the radio.
You don't strike me as a Drake fan. I mean, you never know. You never know.
I'm full of surprises. Yeah, I don't know though. Who would we want to collaborate with? Too difficult. Bittersweet.
The rants.
Just our other own project.
I think young Scunnurt and kind of
Young
shock
Scunnurt.
ourselves.
Your old selves.
I would hate that.
Yeah.
I would want to just
Doesn't
fight
work,
it,
it's too
honestly.
tricky.
Yeah.
I can't play that bit.
Can
man.
do it.
I think there's a lot of bands that we'd like to play with, like at gigs and stuff, that would be real fun. Cowboy Hunters, I really like them. We've played with them once before in McCool's up in Glasgow.
Alright. Are they a Glasgow band?
I think they're technically an Edinburgh band.
Edinburgh band? Alright.
But they play over here a lot, and I just like the vibe. You know,
Just like
it's
them.
quite shouty and
Yeah.
energetic, and I would like to play with them again. I think we do have a playlist of people we'd like to play with,
Oh,
but
do
I've
you?
entirely
Yeah.
forgotten everyone that's in it now. You asked that question.
On the spot.
Yeah, I know.
All our own songs.
It's just us. We are actually in that, I think.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Angus, do you want to go?
Yeah. If you could change anything about the industry, what would it be?
I thought that was an interesting question. Like,
Thought provoker.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's your
The
question.
whole thing.
I'm not helping.
I think
on
we can open it to the table now.
yeah, it's something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it is really. It's a good thing and a bad thing that is how saturated it is. Like, it's really cool that everybody, any man, any stug, can just like make a
Yeah.
song and put it out. Otherwise, we would be shafted there because we've got no rich parents to pay for studio time. But
Yeah. I think the thing is, you do see a lot of bands that are pretty much identical to each other, just kind of take off.
yeah,
It's like there's not a lot of kind of different styles of music are kind of elevated. I think
yeah, I think it's easy to fall into sort of
you can adapt to what's popular at the time.
yeah,
Which I think we've been quite
Ah.
lucky
You
to
don't
kind
want
of
to stay
start to try to
true to
avoid that.
yourself.
Yeah.
staying true to
Just playing the game.
playing the game.
Yeah.
It does definitely feel like a monopoly at times, which
Yeah.
would be lovely if all of us could just succeed and do music.
Yeah.
forever,
Yeah, we definitely couldn't play the game because like every
Yeah.
release we just
Change it
change
up.
it. So
Yeah.
like there's no way we could do that.
I know it is difficult, but it's exciting that way. But I think it's
Yeah.
more important that we, at least to me, that we enjoy it.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
And at least the success that you guys that yous had, yous did that, you can you know what I
Absolutely,
mean,
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's your own hard
You're staying
work.
true to yourself. And
Yeah.
everything.
I think if you were
Exactly.
successful playing songs you don't even like, you'd be
You're miserable.
You'd be
yeah,
raging,
You'd be
yeah.
absolutely
Yeah.
miserable. Yeah, I think that does happen to a lot of bands as well.
Yeah.
Like, they just get kind of pigeonholed, and
Yeah,
then
so
they just
that's us with Cream Cravat.
they fall
Yeah.
out, and then that's how you hear all these band members hating
Yeah.
each other. It's just like
Yeah,
they're just
let's not
happy
do
what
that.
they're doing. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, not you guys though.
Don't
Yous
want to end
are
up like the police.
The police.
Seen that video of I can't remember the drummer and
Stroke Copeland.
and the singer, not the singer, Sting. Who I suppose
Sting,
is.
yeah.
Yes,
Um,
to say.
yeah, he's Jace, isn't he? Plays
Aye, yeah.
and they're pure arguing because.
Oh, really?
Have you not seen that
No,
video?
I've not seen it.
I think he plays like a fill for a kind of wacky fill for a song, and the other guy just starts laughing at him. They're going to heated arguments and stuff.
I've not seen it. I've
Would
seen the
never
thing
be us.
of The View fighting each other on stage.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
They
was
actually
interesting.
Right.
Like physically like beating each other up.
That was
on
like
stage.
recent. That was like last year.
Yeah,
what?
Yeah.
it's a heated atmosphere.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine you guys pure. Yous are all just lovers. That imagine. Yous are not fighters. I
No,
imagine.
no,
I'd
no.
be, oh.
It would be unheard of, really.
Yeah.
Do you want to go spell the T, Bradley?
So we all know who this question is from. To be fair. Why are they releasing it on my birthday? Are you trying to take away my special day?
Yeah.
So short answer is yes. We are trying to take away your
I would say
special
we're
day.
actually enhancing it.
I'm hijacking it.
You're hijacking
it. Erasure of Zoe's birthday. Zoe is our friend.
Big up Zoe.
Zoe done a lot of the artwork for Bittersweet actually, didn't she?
Yeah.
Didn't they?
Yeah.
Your other band.
Yeah, we were speaking about that on the last episode.
Yeah,
Yeah, talking about all the artwork. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think honestly, oversight there. That's on us. I'm gonna blame Sam. I think Sam chose the date.
Yeah. See, I think it was maybe the only free date. So.
I blame Sam for anything and everything I can.
Yeah,
to be honest.
Sam.
Particularly when he's not here. Not here to defend himself. But I think it'll be a good gig.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Worthy of Zoe's birthday.
Yeah. So everyone be out for it. So there you go.
We'll do a special rendition of Happy Birthday.
Happy birthday.
Metal breakdowns and stuff like that.
What ones have I got? What is your favourite current album and one that inspired you when you were when you were young?
Do you want me to go first?
That was a good one.
That was a good one, yeah.
Current album that I can't turn off is probably In Rainbows.
Right.
It's a Radiohead album. It's one of the later ones, but it's amazing.
Yeah.
And American Idiot was like the first album I ever got hooked on. It was just Green Day for me.
Yeah,
So
big Green Day
just
fan.
pop punk.
Yeah.
That was it, honestly. So.
Fair enough.
See, to be honest, I've not been listening to new stuff.
You
Dunno.
disgust me.
I know.
Nah.
I don't know if I've been listening.
Call yourself a musician.
I don't even know if I've been listening to Scunnurt.
That's bad.
Yeah, true. No, but when I was a wee guy, I liked AC/DC and Led Zeppelin. Yeah,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff, which
Yeah.
is pure old man music. So.
Dad rock, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did your parents like that?
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Yeah.
Is that same as your Shay? Is that how you kinda?
Yeah, I mean,
it's that sort of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, being maybe like 4 and like dancing in the living room to sleep. It was like an AC/DC DVD. So, yeah, it was a wee guy. It was with my dad. That's it.
Beautiful.
That's mad.
Yeah.
You remember when you were 4? I can hardly remember when I was like
Yeah.
15. I literally see people remember things from when they were so wee. I'm like, what? Like
Yeah.
my big sister remembers like all these things that happened, and I'm like, what?
What are you talking about?
I was like, I don't think I was there, babes.
Yeah.
Like what? You know, I don't remember. Like I feel that mad when people remember.
It's not even like a memory. I think it's like almost like a snapshot, or say like it's like a boomerang, like an Instagram boomerang.
I like to think that's how your brain works.
yeah.
You just think of things and boomerangs.
boomerangs.
Boomerangs. What about you, Bradley?
Recently, I've been listening to an album. It's called Rat Saw God by a band called Wednesday from America.
All right.
It was Sam Cam that showed me that album. Actually, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's just not long came
was
out.
that what you were playing in the car?
Yeah, that one.
yeah.
Just screaming for like 10 minutes. I'm not selling it, but it's a really good album.
Is it quite heavy?
At points, yeah.
Yeah.
At points it can get quite heavy. We actually, Sam Cam saw it because there was like an advertisement for one of their gigs in Glasgow, and we like just missed it by like 2 days or something. We got into the album like 2 days after they'd played the gig, and it's like, when are they coming back now? So
It's annoying.
Brutal.
Hopefully, maybe they'll come back.
I know. But when I was younger, I used to be an embarrassingly large Slash fan from
Yeah.
Guns N' Roses. Yeah, I used to be my whole personality for years.
Yeah.
I used to buy guitars based on his.
Oh, really?
The low slung as well.
Dressly, yeah. Put my guitar way too low because that's how he used to play it.
Yeah.
So one of his albums would probably be the one that properly got me into guitar. Sort of music.
Yeah.
Did we ever cover any Guns N' Roses songs?
I Mages do.
Did we do Mr. Brimstone or did we
No,
chuck
we did.
it? Did we?
We did a Mages do.
Yeah.
I don't think it sounded good. It was a bit of a mess because I don't think anyone should do or like the song. But I was
Adam.
Yeah, I was adamant we had to do it.
I do quite like Guns N' Roses. I went to a Guns N' Roses tribute actually the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in Rock and Rollers.
Oh, right, nice.
Yeah, that's like a venue in Paisley. It's like a music. That's also like a church.
Yes.
Yeah, what? There's actually quite a lot of places that
Yeah,
are like
churches.
churches. Yeah.
Deconsecrating venues all around.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. So final question. I thought this one was a funny one. What's the most useless talent that you've got? Like, what's it like? I
Guitar.
don't like. What?
I playing the drums.
Yeah, man. No, I would say that's like very, very useful. Yeah, like
I don't know.
any secret talent.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't know.
I don't know, I think I'm quite good at doing the dishes.
Doing the dishes.
I mean, that's useful.
Yeah.
It's not, yeah,
Sorry,
that's
yeah.
It's
useful.
wife Angus.
Yeah.
Doing the dishes.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I'm so bad at
Top
like
that
selling
bit.
myself at things. Top of that. it's always like when you're writing like a personal statement or something, I can never think about anything
Yeah, that was my
Yeah.
personal statement.
remotely
Yeah.
probably you're good at dishes.
Yeah. Drop that in there.
Dishes, that's so funny.
Now all my talents are just incredibly useful,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
Just put all the points
very
in there.
humbling.
Yeah, you know, just there's nothing I do that isn't translating directly to
Yeah.
my life every day.
Nah.
Great dressing, great
All
cooking,
Scunnurt based as well.
all great music, you know. They're all great useful
Yeah.
You're
talents.
just a rock star in this life,
Yeah,
bro.
I know. More people should be like me. I think.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
world would be a better place. Yeah.
I don't know, mine's maybe be like, oh, I can do a good Irish accent.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna do it
Ah,
because
right,
like
okay.
I
I
know
doubt
I
you can
can't.
say that and then not do
I
it.
can't
Yeah,
like.
you can't tease the podcast with an
No,
Irish
I
accent.
can't, like-
You just need just slip it in. Don't like naturally.
Like, mate, I don't understand.
Is the
Like, you're
accent.
mad.
I
Like,
don't care who
my
you
man
are.
knows your dad. Like, I love it. Like, I feel that's pretty useless, right?
I do like an Irish accent.
I
Yeah.
mean, my family's half Irish.
Are
So,
they?
yeah.
Oh.
I'd say that's probably one of my useless
Yeah.
talents.
Oh, you can't steal mine. Get your own. Find your
I
own
mean,
one. No, that's a good one though.
That is a good question.
Big
I
up.
like that, yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't know. Like, I feel like, yeah, every kind of talent is like useful in like some way, right?
Except the Irish accent.
No, I thought it was quite good. I actually meet Irish people and I do it, and they think it's really. I get fist bumped and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, yeah. Well, guys, so please do remember to check out Scunnurt, and please do get yourself along to the gig on the 14th of March. And where can the lovely listeners find you for?
Anywhere and everywhere. We're on
Everything there.
everything now. Yeah, we're getting good at that. We're on all the streaming services. We're even on like Tidal.
Even on Tidal,
Does anyone
guys.
use it?
One guy listens to us on Tidal.
Really? That's
We've
great.
made
Oh,
like
really?
£4 off of him over like 2
what?
years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I assume it's one person.
We're on Bandcamp as well if you want
Yeah.
to buy
Bandcamp.
songs.
Give us money.
Oh,
T-shirts will be going up there and stuff
Probably.
as well, pretty soon as well.
yeah.
so keep
New
your
merch,
eyes peeled.
guys. New merch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Update your
exciting.
wardrobes.
I think also pre-save the songs so we got on playlists.
Yep,
Yes,
absolutely.
please do. Yeah,
Link to
that's
that.
good that you can do that as well.
Absolutely, yeah. The
Yeah.
link to that should be like in all
In the
social
link
media
tree.
bias
Yeah.
and the link tree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect. Well, thank you guys again for coming on. It's been great having you
It was a
here.
pleasure.
Oh,
Thank you for
that's
having
great,
us.
Thank you. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. This has been Soundcheck. Please don't forget to check me out on Instagram at Soundcheck with Soph, and please do go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you. Bye.